Bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. On the ground, it's Edwards. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Brought down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that passing play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll send the back in motion. Jackson going to throw it. Out wide back, it's Brown. There we go. Ripping off a really good chunk of yards. They've got it out to the 31 with a first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Right. Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages and trying to limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it. Wilson has it over the middle. And it's a fumble on that huge game. Defense has it. They're on the move.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. Want to get to him and let him make it happen, but a lot of times we're running to him too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Panthers with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Edwards. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
And he does the rest, gets the big touchdown, the opening drive of the game.
And he added the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Martin. Picks up
about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Martin. Makes his man pass. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
You better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff, it's Martin. He's stopped.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's some pretty sticky coverage right there, man. You play that man-to-man coverage and you have those outbreaking routes. I tell you what, you got to kind of be careful as a QB how much you want to attack that, especially when the coverage is so tight. He does a good job staying glued to the receiver and knocking the football down.
The Badgers will try to pick it up on 4th down.
Like that comes up with a huge first down.
On the direct snap, it's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. He's got 42 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wideout. Here's Williams to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Rigby. Snaps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary, just put about his offense.
And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it. It's Martin. You get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Nowhere to go.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Never getting stumped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
He's changing the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Williams from the gun on third down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's in. Now his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Love the quick decision making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down here in the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Jackson will throw. Moves to his right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Flush to the left. And the missed connection on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Still on his feet. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Dupree. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Direct snap. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Williams. Here comes the heat. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. You know, a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
The Badgers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Just smothered on the play.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Motion from the wide receiver. Third down from the gun, Williams. That's caught. It's Dupree. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its 1st time. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Williams trying to beat the D deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up.
2nd and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. Williams looking for a man. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Rolling, Williams. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Badgers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Rolls right. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down.
It's really hard defensively to put pressure when you keep moving the quarterback outside the pocket. You don't know which way he's going to go. Great job getting outside the pocket. Now he can get on the edge and get some easy 3 yards or take a shot deep down the field.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Cal Golden Bears. And it's South Carolina in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Making the adjustment. Williams from the gun on third down. Upstairs he's got it.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. Third down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the ball down the field and make the big play.
Here's Williams to throw. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Touchdown, Badgers! Take the through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Wide receiver going in motion. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Motion from the back. Jackson gonna throw it. Right side, it's Yates. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Press center down's going to the air. The short hands, it's Brown.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Edwards. He's got the first down. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Panthers have this offense rolling. They're going to ride this running back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. Needs it here on 4th down. Stepping to the right. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Martin. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Third down from the gun, Williams. Out wide, it's Coleman. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Williams to throw for it on fourth. Turns it upfield. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand. But because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of defense.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Martin. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Release to the back. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Return never really got started. Boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Until back to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Jackson will throw. Got his man down the middle. So important to convert these third downs. They get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
these two-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by one score late in the game, and score a touchdown to steal this thing and win it. This is what playing the position is all about.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense. But coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line, here we are, it's late. It's a close game. It's a huge third down, and somebody's got to step up and make a play.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking left. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in, the defense locked and loaded, understand what they're trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And they can't make the connection.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this two-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. He gets away. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. He waited so edition of EA Sports College Football. For David Powell and Jesse Paul.